How long does it take to build some confidence? I hate to give you this answer, but it varies. It varies based on your background, your upbringing, your friends, your family, the conversations that you consistently have about yourself, the way you view yourself and think about yourself. All of these factors play a role in our level of confidence. And so the more toxic and negative these factors are, the more difficult or challenging it is going to be to build that confidence. For me personally, I was fortunate to not have family members who didn't believe in me or who had negative conversations about me that affected my confidence. Like I gotta admit, I'm spoiled to death because I have family members, my parents, my aunts, my uncles, my siblings. They all wanted the best for me. They all believed in me. And so that helped for me to build my confidence. It would have been more difficult if I was constantly told you'll never be nothing, or you're trash, or you can't do this. What makes you believe that out of all people, based on our upbringing, that you can create these type of outcomes? I never experienced those type of conversations. When it came to my friends, I had friends who were haters disguised as friends, who had an envious spirit about them. And so they didn't last long. They got out of my life quickly in a hurry. And even with those negative conversations that I would hear every now and then, I let it go in one ear and out the other. They didn't have such a huge influence and impact on me that I was discouraged to do something out of my comfort zone. I don't know what the case may be for you as far as the impact and the conversations that you're hearing from your family and your friends. But if those conversations are constantly negative and energy draining, and they're getting to the best of you, first of all, these are the people that you expect to love you, to have your back, and to believe in you. And because that's not the case, I can assure you that it's going to take you some time to really build that confidence. Your upbringing, as far as what you grew up to see, what everybody else did, it is more difficult to believe that you can achieve massive success when that haven't been the case as far as the people that you grew up around and what you've seen in your environment. Now for myself and my upbringing, poverty was a natural state of living. But what my parents did for me and my siblings at a young age is that we would go for rides and we would go to neighborhoods of people who were more well established. And every time we would look at these houses, my parents would say, when we have our own house, it will have this, this, and this. And what this did for me especially is that it allowed me to believe that any success that I desire to have, I can create, and it is possible. Whatever outcomes that I want out of life, I can create them. What was considered as a normal state of living for me and my siblings and my parents at a young age does not have to be my reality as I grow older. That made confidence less challenging to build. Now, my biggest challenge as far as building my confidence was my belief in myself. The problem that I had when I came to the conclusion that speaking and becoming a motivational speaker was me, and it was the route that I wanted to take in life. It was hard for me to believe that I can be as impactful and inspiring as some of the guys who I admire, because I didn't grow up in a similar manner to them. I didn't have to grow up homeless, wondering who my biological parents were or being abused by them. None of these activities took place in my upbringing. And when I would listen and watch my favorite communicators, and I noticed their transformation, I was like, hold up. They went through all of this, and now they're doing this? How can I be as impactful as a communicator when none of this was a part of my upbringing? And that was my biggest challenge, and why it took me some time to build my confidence. I didn't believe in myself, and so I was acting lazy. I was procrastinating. I was creating excuses. And because I engaged in those self-sabotaging activities, it took me some time to have that confidence and to start posting content and putting myself out there for the world to see and giving them what they needed. And so we go back to the question in the beginning. How long does it take to build some confidence? And again, it varies. It varies based on several factors that affect our confidence. So for us to accelerate the speed in which we build confidence, we have to become aware of the factors that are affecting our confidence in a negative way. And we have to find ways to not allow those factors prevent and prohibit us from building our confidence. Thank you so much for watching this video. Matter of fact, if you watch either one of these videos, I promise you they're going to solve a problem that you have.